For our next special presentation, I would like to call on stage Tanveer Khan, Joint Director, Railway Board of Indian Railways, Government of India.
Good afternoon, everybody. So today in my presentation, I will be giving you just a brief what Indian Railway is doing at present and what are the business opportunities with Indian Railways and how it can be said that it is a driver of country's economy. So this is the scenario we can see in 1853. Only 34 kilometers of tracks was there. Then we move on 100 years ahead, 1950. It was around 77,000 kilometers of track. And in 2023, it is around 1,30,000 kilometers. This is an overview of Indian Railways. You can see the number of tracks, around 15,000 locomotives, around 650 crores passengers, 1,512 million ton cargo, coaches 83,000, 3 lakhs, around 3.5 lakhs of wagons, and freight trains of around 9,000 per day, and passenger trains of around more than 10,000 per day. Why Indian Railways for freight transportation? It is cost effective, more than 50% cheaper. The larger parcel size can be enabled in optimum utilization of the transportation network. It is environment friendly and large volume of transport is feasible by railways without much constraints. For the last point I want to say, presently we are moving Anaconda trains. Have anyone heard about Anaconda trains? Many trains are being clubbed together and it is run in one go. More than 5 kilometers of train, a single train of more than 5 kilometers. This is you can see how much capital is being infused in the railway projects. It is the scenario since 2014. Presently, last 2 years, more than 2,40,000 crore was infused for the network development. And this saal, what the budget has been passed is more than 2,62,000. It is the amount of infusion which is being made in Indian Railways. And by this, we can think of what are the opportunities and what are the business opportunities of with PSUs and other stakeholders to work with Indian Railways. This is the quantum of track being commissioned every year. You can see in the last year we have commissioned 5,243 of track kilometers, and this the current year which has been passed 23-24 we have commissioned 5,309 track kilometers. There is one line which you can see if you are behind the chairs, it is being hidden. In the world, there are many countries which do not have the track network which we are constructing in every year. For example, it is being given of Austria. In Austria, the rail network is of 4,859 kilometers and we are constructing 5,000 kilometers every year. So this is the quantum of work which Indian Railways is doing at present. This is the electrification. Presently, more than 95% of the track has been electrified. Last year, we have commissioned more than 7,000 kilometers of electrification. This is the cargo movement with Indian Railways. 1,591 million ton cargo was transported through Indian Railways. You can see this diagram. It is the rearmost point in the Jammu and Kashmir. This is the iconic project of Indian Railways, and I am happy to say that within next few months, or you can say a couple of months, this project will be a reality. And the train in the Kashmir Valley, you can sit from Delhi or you can sit from any of the point, let's say from Kanyakumari, and you can reach the topmost point of Baramulla in a single journey. So this is the iconic project which we have commissioned and which is likely to be completed very soon in a couple of months. 2 iconic bridges, Anji Bridge, first cable stayed bridge of Indian Railways. And this Chenab Bridge, you have heard in the news, it is the highest bridge of Asia, 460 meter tall. This is the remote areas of Northeast. This was the scenario. In 14-15, we have converted this much of track from BG, from meter gauge to broad gauge. And these are the, you can see this is the network which has joined each and every state of Northeast. In this slide, you can see that we have divided the connectivity of Northeast into two parts. First of all, we want that every state of Northeast should be connected with Indian Railways. Second, the capital of each state should be connected with the Indian Railways. So, in that scenario, what we have done is, Arunachal Pradesh capital Nahar Lagoon has been connected. It is very near to Itanagar. Assam's Guwahati has been connected. Tripura's Agartala has been connected. And in the process is that we are going to connect Imphal of Manipur, Aizawl of Mizoram, Kohima of Nagaland, and Shillong of Meghalaya. These are the freight corridors. Eastern freight corridor has been completed, and Western corridor just 109 kilometers near Mumbai. It is left, and it will be in a year or so, it will also be completed. It will augment the capacity of Indian Railways, and it will be a boon in freight transportation of Indian Railways. This is the high-speed network, Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed. Around 50% of the project has been, the work of the project has been completed, and it will be a reality soon. We will be having high speeds of more than 350 kilometers per hour in India also. In Indian Railways, the major accident point are the unmanned level crossings and manned level crossings. So it was a mission item of Indian Railways to convert all the unmanned level crossings to manned level crossing, and then all the level crossings to be replaced by underpasses or overbridges. So this is the present scenario. More than 11,000 ROB and RUB road underbridges and road overbridges was constructed since 2014. This is the scenario of Amrit Bharat Station Scheme, which is being taken over in all the Indian Railways, and all major stations will be developed in this scheme. And there is a wow factor that when we enter the stations, like we enter the airports, and we say that what nice environment is there. A person who is traveling by train, and whenever he enters the railway station, unlike present scenario, he will be having a wow feeling. So this is based on that, and 5 stations are completed at present, and on the 69 major stations the work is in progress, and the quantum of work is around 1100 stations will be completed. So total 1324 stations will be completed in this scheme. The iconic station building, well-designed horizon of 40 to 60 years, spacious roof plaza, integration of both sides of the city with the stations, smooth traffic flows, lift, accelerators, travelators, security, and these are the arrangements which are being covered under the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme. You can see this is a glimpse which the 5 stations which have been completed. You can see this is the Rani Kamlapati Station, Gomti Nagar Station in Lucknow, Vishwesvaraya Terminal in the center, Ayodhya Dham Station commissioned recently in December, and this is the Gandhinagar Capital Station, which was commissioned first in this scheme. Gati Shakti Cargo Terminals. It is a new business opportunity with the Indian Railways. The private partners are coming and investing the monies in Gati Shakti Cargo Terminals, and it will be a boon for the country's infrastructure and its economy. 77 terminals are presently operational on this mode or this scheme. And location based upon the demand of industry, these terminals are being set up. These are the business opportunities with Indian Railways. Freight transportation opportunity for business involved in logistic and transportation to partner with Indian Railways to transport goods across the country. Infrastructure development, engineering, construction can explore opportunity to partner with Indian Railways in the project. As I have mentioned previously, around 5,000 kilometers of tracks are being constructed every year. So this is the quantum of opportunity which the construction industries is having with the Indian Railways. Train operations companies which are involved in train operations, including train maintenance, cleaning and catering, they can come forward. Technology and innovations, tourism and hospitality, e-commerce, logistics, there is a significant opportunity for the companies involved in e-commerce and logistics to partner with Indian Railway to transport goods across the country. Professionals in railway industries are the demand for operation and maintenance activities. Recently, we have also developed a Gati Shakti University in Vadodara. So the training is also being imparted to the peoples who are not aware with the railway engineering. All the civil engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, they can get a bridge course at that university to learn what is the railway engineering. Because none of the colleges in India teaches about railway engineering. It is a specific thing which is being nowadays taught at Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya in Vadodara. You can see this is the Invest India company which is dealing with the PMO and Cabinet Secretariat. What they are saying that India has one of the world's largest network in the terms of passenger traffic. It is their analysis all over the world. We are best in passenger traffic. Robert Redford has said problems can become opportunities when the right people come together. So we invite all the PSUs, all the stakeholders to join us with the Indian Railways, and we can create the miracles for this country. That's all my presentation. Now I will take a few seconds of you all. You just look at this diagram, or you can say this slide. That is the northeast, and this is the northernmost point of our country. So I will just, in Hindi or Urdu, I will say just few lines. You see this and hear what I'm saying. दो लकीरों से देश की सरहदों को मिलाते हैं. दो लकीरों से देश की सरहदों को मिलाते हैं. बहन को भाई से, बेटे को माँ से मिलाते हैं. हम अपनी खुशियां ढूंढते हैं लोगों के अरमानों में. कुछ तो बात है रेलवे के अफसरानों में. कुछ तो बात है रेलवे के अफसरानों में. Thank you.
Thank you for those inspiring words. Small token of appreciation. Can I request Sanghamitra to just hand over to Tanveer Khan, Joint Director, Railway Board.